Morning! Happy Monday. It's the 5th of August today, and I'm Katie Carney, and this is Katie Carney Stitching, and this is my Flosstube number 108. Where does the time go? It's a Monday. Normally I don't film on Mondays. I try to film on Sunday. But yesterday, my godson and his sisters came over. They all have summer birthdays. So they all came over to have a little birthday celebration, open their gifts. I had donuts, and then I also sang at Mass. So by the time they left, I sat my lazy butt in my chair and I cross stitched. And then when I would have filmed, I started cleaning out my closet because I couldn't stand it anymore. As you know, we switched rooms and closet space and everything this spring, and I just threw everything into my grandmother's old closet. And a lot of stuff that I used to wear to work, I won't wear at this job. It's a little too casual for when I need to be dressed for work. And it's a little too dressy to, like, I wear leggings and a t-shirt except for when I'm on camera. Like you see, I have a nice pink button down on right now, and as soon as I'm done filming, I'm gonna take it off and put this gray t-shirt on until I have a 10 o'clock meeting today that I'm dreading, so yay, happy Monday. Anyway, I hope that you've all been well. Thank you for your kind comments on my last video, and for telling me that you don't mind when I'm honest. Also, this angle has given me this lovely double chin here. That's exciting. I have to sneeze. Hang on. I'm going to pause it so you don't have to listen. I got a message on my phone today that there's a high pollen count, and I have a fan blowing on my face, so I'm not surprised I'm sneezing. But I just finished working out, and I am a sweaty girl. I try to work out between 7:30 and like 10 after 8, and it's 8:25, so I'm glistening, but you can all think that it's like a dewy summer glow, but really it's sweat. Anyway, I don't have a ton to show you today. I have 3 whips, but one of the whips is Fra's Christmas Ornaments. I bet you thought that I forgot her, and you would be right. Usually I have long since started them, but instead I started them at the end of July. And they are more time consuming than I planned for them to be. I really didn't know what I was going to do this year, and I don't know if I love them, but she likes them, and that's really all that matters. So I'm going to show you what they look like. I also just blew my nose, and I think I paused it, but if I didn't, you're all going to see me blow my nose at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Happy Monday! Anyway, so this year I decided to try to do these Bucilla ornaments. She needs 20. Well, she always says she needs 20, and then last night she announced she might not need that many this year. But so it's a set of 6, but they're $20 each. So I was like, oh gosh. But they're the same. You do 2 of each one. Well, why the back doesn't? Nobody's going to see the back. So I went to, I don't know, Michael's or something, and I bought some green felt, and I'm just gonna stitch the year on it, and so the back of mine will be green, it won't be like, and she doesn't want them to be puffy, so I'm just gonna sandwich the 2 together. So anyway, I have a couple finished, except for that backing, and I'll show you those first. So this one's done. They're not beautiful, but they're okay. We're learning. I've never done anything like this before, so there's another one. They don't look bad on camera. And here is the third one that I have finished. And this is the first one I did. And then I have a couple. So I've been doing the beading last, obviously. And then if I don't bead in the morning when I'm stitching, like when I stitch with my coffee, it just doesn't seem like a good idea. So this one's ready for beads. This one is also ready for beads. And then this one is just about ready for beads. I still have to do this bottom line here and then the gold right here. So I did change a couple things. I am using for the gold, not the gold it came with. It came with DMC. It came with this gold. That's awful. So I am using the Diamond, whatever, by DMC. That's what I use for all my gold. I really like it. And then instead of using thread to put the like spangles and stuff on, I'm using invisible thread. That's what I use for all my beading. And let me tell you, every time I put it back where it belongs, and then when I need it, I can't remember where I put it, and I have to tell myself that I put it someplace logical. And I do find it, but one of these times I'm not going to find it, and I'm going to have to order more online. And there's enough there to probably last the rest of my stitching career, so I really don't need more. And then here's the spangles and beads and stuff. This is just from the dollar store, I think. And then I am using the beading needle it came with because it's fine. And then I got a second pack. The cutting, so they come as big pieces of fabric. Cutting these out when you're a left-handed person, I tried so many different kinds of scissors. Finally figured out that just a very small pair of embroidery scissors and cutting very slowly right-handed was the only way to do it, which I didn't love. But that's all right. Anyway, my next whip, Harry Potter's birthday was July 31st, so I pulled out Frogwarts Year 2, and I got more done that day than I usually do, so that was nice. Honestly, it took me forever I had to update my pattern keeper, so that took a little while, but I got about 400-ish stitches that day. So, the first thing I did was Hermione here. Thank you, Steph, for telling me that was Hermione. And then I started the tree, and then I did a bunch right here that had to be ripped out. And then I worked on this down here, and then I think I did a couple of the red. So it's coming along slowly but surely. So I'm not even close to halfway. I think halfway is probably once you get to the spider. And I'm not there yet, but we keep on. This will go with me to like the retreat in October because it's easy to work on when you're out and about. So I do like that. And then I'm using the DMC conversion unless I happen to have the fancy floss, which is fine with me. The pattern is very difficult to read. I think I've told you guys that before. So I did get it. I think Jen, did she rechart it into Pattern Keeper? She might have. Because it's kind of small the way it's printed, and it's in color, so then it's hard to see the symbols. So yeah, it's much easier when you're using Pattern Keeper. Okay, and now for my final whip. I have been still working on Lavender Lace Christmas Spirit. This is my oldest whip, and I thought I would only work on this for Christmas in July, but I spent a couple hours with it yesterday. I'm using a 32 count natural linen and the called for DMC. And I just dropped a thing of thread on the floor. I have now used, I don't know if it called for more than one, but I have used an entire skein of 814, and I'm on to the second. So, just so you know. But wait till you see how this jacket is coming out. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And that's probably why I don't want to put it down, because I love the red. So the last time you saw it, I had finished the white and started a little bit of the red jacket, but now, look at that. So all of this is what I've done in the last 2 weeks, which might not look like much, but I mean, that is a lot of stitches there. On a 32 count, 2 over 2. I think it's looking great. There's a little bit to do here, which I might actually, now that I have it off the hoop, I might do that fast and get it over with. And then down here, there'll be a bunch of the white when the red is done. So I'm working here. Ooh, sorry, ring light. I got the ring light out today so that I didn't have to like stop halfway through this video and be like, well, you can't see me. So I'm working in here. And I'm going to finish that, and then I might pick up some of the white and do it before I finish the red, because I hate doing the white so much, and I love doing the red, and I'm worried that if I finish the red, I'm going to burn out, because that's a lot of white still to go. It's all at the bottom of the jacket and both of the cuffs. And then once that it's just the mittens after that. So, I mean, we're moving along. I might actually finish it this year. Who knows? Now, I should work on some of the billion other whips I have, but c'est la vie. Now, on to whips. Nope, on to haul. There's not much. I did get my monthly fabric from the Stitch Me, and it is coconut shell. This is a 25 count. It is beautiful. I really like it. And then I got my number 8 in the Fabulous House series. It's a lighthouse. And then the next one is a boathouse. So she's really going for the water theme the last couple months. My mom loved lighthouses. So when I stitch this, I will be thinking a lot of her. And though I don't usually add anything to pieces, I might put her initials in there because we had lighthouse dishes. She decorated the whole house with lighthouses. She loved them. Very 90s mom of her. And then I got 2 things at Target. So they do have those cross-stitch journals, and my Target does have them, but I didn't get one, and now I'm regretting it, so I might go back. But they do have these beautiful $5 boxes from the Dollar Spot, and but you could do fun things with this. Even if you don't stitch directly on this, you could put a piece right here, because it's rectangle and it would fit perfectly. That's probably what I'll do with this one. And then I also got the round, and I think this would be fun to like put an initial in. And now I want to go back and get more and maybe make them for the girls for Christmas. And put all sorts of fun stuff in them. Oh, I'm having ideas. You all are giving me ideas. Thank you very much. So yeah, oh. I could do like the girl's initial, and then I could fill it with like things that I know they like school supplies. I love school supplies. Huh. Well, that's a good idea. Anyway, now that can you see the cranks turning in my head, and then the smoke's starting to come out of my ears. So anyway, that's all that I've been working on. My plans are to obviously continue Flosstube Ornaments, and I need to start the August monthly Quaker. I'll probably try to get to a decent stopping point with her ornaments and then pick up the Quaker, but I will have to just continue working on her ornaments nonstop because I put it off for too long, in true Katie fashion. And then I'm going to continue working on Santa. I've been getting some good stitching time during my lunch, so that's really when I've been working on it. And it's only like maybe a half hour a day, but every little bit helps. And then I think that's it. My life is boring. I don't really do anything except for go to church and see my friends when I can and sit with Fra and stitch. So I went to Philly last week for work. And that was difficult, actually. Philly was very much Marks in my city. So going there and driving myself and parking in the parking garage we always parked in, and walking past all the restaurants that we always went to, and just being in the city without him was very strange. But it was good. I was there for a work event. There's a large international conference. They had about 10,000 attendees. And it's a research conference, but they have one day that is open to not researchers. And it was really exciting. There's a lot of strides being made in Alzheimer's research for both tests and treatments, and eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed, a cure. So it was very energizing and exciting. And I think that's all really that I've done in the last couple weeks. I would love to like go on a date or something, meet someone, but online is hard. The pickings are slim. So we'll see. Like I said, you know, it's still hard. I just want to get out there. It'll take time. I'm just going to keep stitching. Just going to keep stitching. Anyway, I hope that you're all well. Please know that I am thinking about you, and I'm so grateful that you're here with me. And be well, be safe, and have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.